I've got to put this at the intro, by the way, so I'm gonna put it here. From what I can tell, this isn't from an official source. So yes, take this video with a grain of salt, because it isn't from an official source. It's been floating around, so I thought I might as well talk about it, just so you guys are aware. But this is been floating around the internet, so I wanted to talk about it at the very least. Hello guys, welcome to another video. In today's video, basically, we're going to be talking about how much lines each Dragon Rising person has. Each Dragon Rising character has in Ninjago. Dragon Rising Season 3. Also, I don't know if you can hear it. It is currently raining. I think my window shut. I actually don't know. Because I'm covering it. So if you can hear the rain, apologies. Anyway, let's get into the video. Eren and Sora have 200 lines between 200 lines each. Remember, obviously having more lines because Eren's the main character of Dragon Rising. Sora's the second main character just behind Eren. They're both equally important to Dragon Rising as a whole. Lloyd has 130. As of course the Green Ninja or whatever. Nia, Zane are close behind him, really close. Zane having 124 lines is really good, to be honest. A lot of people probably going to really like that. 124 lines is actually still a lot of lines. The most lines that someone has is 231, so 124 is still a lot. Anything 100 is a lot of lines. Frag, 116 lines, which honestly, so he's going to be talking a lot. So that's nice for some Frag fans. I don't mind them, I guess. Lord Raz, 114 lines, probably most of those lines direct towards Eren or the Forbidden Five, and some probably towards the Ninja. Or Jay, maybe. Kai, 109 lines. So, Kai having 109 lines, still talking a decent lot, though. Moving on to the next one, Wildfire with 87 lines. Under 100, but I believe I thought it's going to be mainly focused on Roby, so that's probably where a majority of these lines come in. Pixel with 42 lines. Not too much, but at the same time, this is probably just her talking to Zane, or her probably maybe helping Zane build the big Zane or whatever. She's got a decent bit of the role at least. I don't know how much previous lines she has during the other seasons. Aragorn, 40 lines. Departed Soul. Also, Aragorn having 40 lines. We already know he's going to be in the episode focused to himself. But he might have, I think he's getting captured, apparently, from what it seems. So he's going to have, a whole nother, capture thing. Departed Soul, 46 lines, which... On Departed Soul, it says more of that, but that's what's been added. From Departed Soul, I'm assuming it's Moro. I'm assuming it's Moro because that makes no sense otherwise. That's just some random villain called Departed Soul or whatever. Roby, 38 lines, which is a decent amount considering he's going to be injured throughout most of Dragon Rising Season 3. J/Ro, 23 lines. Jay having less lines from Roby is something. But then again, just because Jay doesn't have that much lines doesn't mean he's not going to be in a lot of scenes with a lot of fighting. He could just not talk much. A lot of bounty hunters don't talk. He's going to be a bounty hunter. It doesn't mean he won't talk. It doesn't mean he's not going to be in a lot of scenes, just because he doesn't talk much. Cole, 10 lines, which I believe probably a majority of his lines that are going to be focusing on, episode 1, where he's talking to Lloyd. Maybe he's not going to be in season 3 much. Dara, 5 lines. I'm okay with this. I don't mind Dareth. He can be annoying. He can be annoying at sometimes. He can be funny. He can be nice. Master with him in one line makes sense. His line's either going to be in a flashback, or it's going to be him as a ghost randomly appearing, maybe before Jay or something, or before Raz, or before Eren to tell him something. now on to the villains of Dragon Rising. Rock's having 63 lines, not even 100, but 63. That makes sense. It's probably gonna be a lot focused on Ninja hunting down the Forbidden Five more than the Forbidden Five's like POV of the thing. Final Fight having 41, he's probably doing the rocks or something, maybe in between them. And I'm assuming at the end of Dragon Rising, he's going to be talking a lot when he gets free. And then that's probably when the season ends, like part for 1 ends. Not having 18 lines makes sense as he's kind of like, you know, behind rocks. But like, Rocks does most of the talking for the Forbidden Five from what we've seen in the trailer. Zark having 12 lines. Yeah. And the rest of the people have less lines than Cole does, so give off that what you want. Tyr has 8 lines, which he is the main Dragonian, like the commander looks like. With the big horns. Drix has 6 lines. Kerr has 5 lines. Which honestly, Drix and Kerr, I do like the design. It might be annoying with them not talking too much. It might not be, because they do look like the quiet types at the same time. Like, it doesn't mean they won't open their mouth also, because from what we've seen from Drix, I hope it's not some kind of a line, but like, you know, he does a battle roar. Xeotrix has 5 lines from what we saw in this teaser clip, like promo clip or whatever, one of the clips that one official site released. Is Xeotrix hiring Jay? That might be literally where all these lines come from. Or it might be literally I'm 100% that's probably where all these lines come from. Xeotrix hiring Jay. And that's kind of all of it. Nothing else to really talk about. All the lines are there. I said, these are not officially confirmed from an official source from what I know of. It's not from official source. Tastes with a grain of salt. Yeah. I'm going to prepare that intro because I think I forgot to say it before the start of the video. But it's not from official source from what I can tell. It's just been floating around. So I thought I might as well talk about it at the very least. Because these could be true. Some part of me hopes it's not true though, just because specific characters I would like to talk more. For example, Jay, I would like him to talk more. Drix, I would like him to talk more. And Cole, I would like him to talk more. The others are kind of like, yeah. I don't really care much for Xeotrix, to be honest. Xeotrix and Beatrix can be annoying. So that's okay with around 5 lines for me. It is fun. I think he has the same lines as Dareth has 5 lines, Xeotrix has 5 lines. So it's probably going to be similar to Xeotrix, to Dareth. It's just a cameo of him recruiting Jay. So Xeotrix obviously still in the fray with her being like a background evil character. Anyway, without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. Honestly speaking, like I said, I'm happy that I'm happy about some of these lines being big, some of these lines being small, but I hope this isn't the final, and I hope this isn't official, because of the fact that some people deserve more lines and all that. And I know a lot of people are going to be mad at Cole having 10 lines, and probably some of the Forbidden Five having so little lines. But at the same time, Rox is the one who kind of speaks for the Forbidden Five. Also, I'm going to go now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to subscribe and do all great stuff, because it does help me out quite a lot. Yeah, see you guys.